So everything was bright and fine, and then I hit the record button, and then it just all goes dark. How nice. Thanks a lot. I need to find some pants to wear. No, I'm wearing pants. I got my black little yoga pants on, but I gotta go to the store. And like, you know, the newspaper article said, you gotta dress up to go to Walmart, because this ain't no dollar palace, people. I forgot that this coming Friday, my kids' school has, you know, Valentine's Day, and I completely spaced on getting Valentine's. So what is it you guys do for Valentine's Day? Normally what Mr. Hunter and I have done in the past is we will go out to lunch, and then we'll do like a Valentine's night date, like on a night other than Valentine's. You don't need an excuse to have a special night. But, you know, that's me. Rant over. I'm wearing like the only other pair of shoes that I have that are nice and cozy and that aren't my Chucks. I love my Chucks. I just want to break though. Don't feel like tying shoes today. They're Levi's. And I got them on clearance because Mama's cheap and they are cute. I love them. Like for reals, is there any way we can get rid of the beauty face filter? I am so tired of the beauty face filter. I like to have a little bit of definition in my face. Granted, yeah, sure. Take away these lines and take away the bags under my eyes. Here, let's show you. I'll just show you. Told ya. But they take the filter away once I hit the record button. But hey, look, got a big forehead. I got a big chin. Save me. What is this condition that I have? And I can't seem to find my keys. Where did my keys go? I never lose my keys. This is madness, people. Oh, I wonder if I put them in my jacket. Yep. I always put everything in my jacket pockets. When I go to the gym in the morning, I have these pockets inside my jacket. I guess they're kind of like hidden pockets, and that's where I'll put my keys and my phone. Normally I'll wear my phone on my arm, but if I have a friend there, I just leave my phone in my jacket. So, when I was wearing the jacket when taking the kids to the bus stop just down the road, so I must have just, out of habit, just stuck it in my pocket. Anyways, let's go to Walmart. Hey, so I would be like holding you up, and taking a video that way, but I've got a guy like literally in front of me sitting in his car. So I got these cool Valentine's Day things. They're called Dig and Dips, and I got a SpongeBob one. I got 3 of them because I got 3 kids in elementary school now. Yay. And then I got these Warhead ones. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Do you remember Warheads like back when you were little? My daughter's friend came over one day and was just popped a Warhead in her mouth like it was no big deal. And I remember putting, oh, bye. See you later, dude. Bye. Yeah, I'm watching you leave. Thanks. So, and then of course there's other people coming. So, she just put the Warhead in her mouth like it was no big deal and like didn't even flinch. And I'm sitting here going, girl, you are amazing. I can maybe do the sour ones, but the hot ones, it's over. I can't even do it on the hot ones. And here comes some other people over back this way where I'm leaning my head and they're walking by. I was introduced to Warheads back when I was in middle school, and that was a very long time ago. So that was like 20 years ago. Yeah, yeah, it was exactly 20 years ago was when I was in the 6th grade. And that was when I was introduced to Warhead. So I don't know if that was when it came out or if that was just when it was introduced to me. So I love that they still have them. Every time I see them, I instantly think of middle school. I think of how I used to wear socks up to my knees because that was a cool thing to do. I think of my Adidas that I kept for like 13 years. And I remember the style back then. The style back then was like wearing plaid and gingham and like this deep dark color, like Marsala, like the color of the year. That's like middle school for me. So I'm like, it's coming back, yay! Anyways, I don't know why I'm and where I'm going at with this. So I got these Valentine's Day cards, I guess you could say. They're these like little fun dip things, which are totally cool. I got 3 boxes. we're going outside. Can't really vlog with the drums playing in the background. So let's get in the car, shall we? And talk a little bit there, you and me, girl talk. Anyways, another thing that they're selling at Walmart are swimsuits. And I think that is insane, especially considering that some of these mornings it's like 25 degrees in the morning and it's like rain and sleet and it's totally freezing. Today, though, it's 66 degrees. I just find it funny that they're selling swimsuits already, being that it's February. And maybe it's the whole like, oh, I'm gonna buy my swimsuit now so that I can work out and then be that size that I need to be for when I, you know, go to the beach or when I go on that cruise or when I go to California, you know, that kind of thing. And which is great, and that's totally fine, you know. And you know, it got my like brain going, of course, because this is just how I am. You know, I have friends who have in the past. I don't know any friends who've done this recently, where they will like go to the store and then they will find pants and they call them their inspiration pants. The first time I heard of that was in college, and I had a girlfriend who was like, oh, I bought these pants, they're a size smaller, they don't fit me, but eventually they will, kind of a thing, because I'm gonna work for it. And then a few years later, another friend bought a pair of pants as her inspiration pants. She found them at the thrift store, so it was like $5. So it wasn't like she was totally spending $50 on a pair of jeans. And she had them hanging up in her bedroom, like, to help remind her that she's gonna get down to this weight. And I believe the size, it was like maybe 4 size smaller. You know, it got me thinking, and I have one who've struggled with my weight all my life. I've mentioned that in blog posts, I've mentioned that in videos, but I love all sizes of women. I think they're totally gorgeous. So I always feel bad when I have friends who are like, yeah, I am so fat, I'm just wearing my husband's clothes now, or yeah, you know, I went to the thrift store and I just bought these like super fat sweatpants. And so they wear these clothes, and I guess it kind of bothers me. I mean, do what you want, that's fine, but the thing that bothers me personally is every size is beautiful. I'm kind of like the advocate for wearing shapely clothes. And I think it doesn't matter what size you are, you should be wearing tight pants. Not tight pants, but you should be wearing clothes that like show off your figure. Even if you don't like how you look, you should still be showing it off. And my reasoning for that is, like, for instance, I moved here in Texas about 8 years ago. And when I moved here in Texas, I was 30 pounds heavier. And then right after we moved here in Texas, I got pregnant with my son, and then I ballooned. And I believe I have a picture of how big I got on my blog. Yeah. A lot of my friends that I know who were here before me or moved here around the same time I did only know me or knew me as being bigger. But those in high school, if they were to have found me during the time I moved here, like on Facebook, if they were to have found me, they would have looked at me and said, oh girl, you gained some weight. So here I lose weight, and they're like, wow, you look great. But they don't know where I went back in high school. You know, so what I'm trying to say is, sure, you might not like the way you look because of where you came from. Yeah, you might have been a size 2 back in the day, and now you're a size 12, and that stinks. I'm just saying, like, voice of experience, that stinks. I completely understand. But why not just show it off? Why not show off your curves? Why not be proud of your curves? All curves are gorgeous. It doesn't matter if they're small curves or if they're big curves. They're curves. You're a woman. You are meant to have curves. Sweetheart, show them off. For the most part, people are not going to know, like, where you came from. And also, for the most part, those who love you and care about you most don't give a flying frog's mother as to how you look right now. And I understand being depressed about how you look right now, and I understand not wanting to spend clothes for the size that you are right now, because for me, I wouldn't do it because I felt like it was committing to the size that I was. And I remember I would keep my old pants thinking, oh, these are my inspiration pants, I'll be able to get back down to that size. I didn't call them inspiration pants, but they were like, I kept them around just as a, I don't know, Remember back when I was this little? And then I'd get all depressed about it. It wasn't until after I finally like threw away all those clothes and I've found my self-worth was when I started losing the weight and not holding and harboring these memories of times past, because I will never be what I was back in high school and back in college. And yet I don't want to be what I was. And I don't think we should ever want to be how we were back then. We should be who we are and be the best self that we are right now, regardless as to what size that is. If it's getting back down to that size, that's fine. If it's staying where you are and just loving yourself for who you are and where you are and how you look, that's fine too. And I found too that even when I was at my heaviest, like I'm not kidding, you know, I was heavier than my husband. And I felt my prettiest when I dressed up. I remember one day wearing this cute little dress and then wearing some pants that were too small for me, but because the dress covered up the top, I couldn't close the top. I know that's how big I was, and the pants were so small that they kind of became like a jeggings kind of thing, but like the dress came down to my knees, and I remember thinking it was the cutest look. And just the way the whole outfit turned out, even though my pants weren't closed, no one could tell. I kept telling myself, no one could tell. At that moment, and then I had my hair done and I had my makeup done, and I remember walking into the store, and it was in the local grocery store down here, and I remember just like feeling good about myself. It was one of those moments where it was like I was proud of myself. And I remember thinking, I don't look too bad. And I like how I look right now. And I like my outfit. And I feel pretty. And that was like the first time I felt that way in a long time. So even if you don't technically like the size that you are in, wear things that make you feel pretty, or do things that make you feel pretty or make you feel happy. Something that you can walk away from going, you know, I'm happy with myself and I'm proud of myself. Anyways, that's my little rant. Yeah, of course, the things that go through my mind as I'm walking past bikinis and realizing I'm probably never going to wear any of those. I don't wear swimwear. Instead, I wear like a tank top and then like shorts, like workout shorts, you know, those spandexy kind of shorts. Call me crazy. Anyways, talk to y'all later.